Now your C. Then you can check out your open. And then the D in fourth position, so slide your thumb down. And then the second finger. Down a little. There you go. So, let's see. Go from the A flat and
I just looked at your hand, and like after a stretch, I just try and leave it there. That's how you brought it around.
Because you're essentially, if you're playing a passage, well, this is different for scales, but if you're playing a passage in like orchestra or something that you know has an A flat that comes back to it, you kind of leave your finger there just because for intonation purposes. But if you're leading forward, it kind of helps you prepare your shift and helps with intonation. So now try the whole first octave. Remember go to the D flat and then go to the A flat. Where do you think you had intonation trouble?
You went to the D.
Yep. So let's practice throwing the dart again, like we did last week. Play your fourth C, and you can check it with your open string, and then slowly shift into the D, and then back to the C, and then back to the D. This is nice because you can fix yourself because you're working with open strings. And another cheat, it's not really a cheat, but it helps you, is if you're playing the right note, the string will vibrate. The D string will vibrate. So see if you can go from that C, get the C to vibrate, to the D, and get the D to vibrate. Let's hear your D's a little. Okay, so now let's try the second octave. So the second octave is 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, back to C natural. You only need 2 octaves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said coming back down is your problem?
Yeah.
Okay, so play the first frame for me, it's easy. Okay, so now let's think. Where do you go, what's the next note after C natural in the scale?
B flat.
Yes. So now we're going to do the same thing what we did coming up. We're going to ghost the note. I want you to play C and then F natural. Good. There you go. Keep playing it. Now what I you to do is I want you to play C, then the B flat. So C. And go back and forth.
Wow. Okay, that really helps.
That does. Okay, good. So when you're practicing your scales for your final, think of where you're going, especially if you're having trouble with string crossings. And like, I know it, like, first of all, the stretch is a huge thing to think about, but a string crossing on top of that is just killer. So eliminate the harder one and then go for the easier one, so the basic. So. And now C, F, B flat. So now let's try E, D, C, B flat, A flat. Remember the A flat is 2. You're going to play the E flat. Now in 4th position. Now, that was good. Let's try it one more time for review. And I'll play the E flat on the piano for you. That was the best one I've heard so far.
Yeah.
Intonation was awesome. Your shifts are very smooth, and you're catching the pitch right away. Like I said, stay in the practice room. I know it's boring, but it's going to help you so much. And like you said yourself, it works. So now let's try from that 2nd finger E flat in 4th position and finish the last octave. Good. Okay, so again, now it's backwards. So what you want to do is play D and then back to A flat. Play the D with your 4th finger. You check with your open string. Back to the A flat. Again. When you line your 4th finger up with D, your 2nd finger should rest comfortably in that closed position with the C. So think, okay, 2nd finger there, and then put your 4th finger down, if that helps you at all. Back to the D. The D, but change over one string. There you go. Sweet.
That was the best one, please. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad. So now let's try from the top octave going down and put it all together. And remember the ghosting. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, that's the best I've ever heard you play scales before.
Oh my gosh.
Your face is like so bright and so happy.